Since ancient times, royalty has always been synonymous with wealth and power. Kings and queens possessed the greatest treasures and ruled their empires with an iron fist. Even in today's world, the wealth of royalty is something that is truly astounding. In this video, you will get to know the top 10 richest kings in the world. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, like, and turn on notifications. In 10th place, we have King Charles III of England. The newly crowned King of England, Charles III, is considered one of the richest kings in the world, with a net worth of $600 million. Before the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, Charles's net worth was $100 million, thanks to the Duchy of Cornwall estate, created to provide income for the Prince of Wales and his family. However, upon ascending the throne, Charles lost access to the funds of the Duchy of Cornwall. But there's no need to panic, as he now has access to the Duchy of Lancaster, which includes a portfolio of properties, financial investments, and land, generating an income of $21.98 million in 2021. With his new role as king, Charles automatically inherited some of Her Majesty's properties, such as personal investments worth $500 million, primarily in British stocks. Additionally, the Queen possessed significant wealth in the form of art collections, expensive and rare jewelry, private royal residences, and a vast stamp collection, all of which, according to reports, may have been left to Charles. There are rumors that the Queen also made significant offshore investments, which are now likely accessible to Charles. Adding to all of this, the new king now controls about $42 billion in assets, including the tax-exempt $500 million inheritance from Queen Elizabeth II, which includes castles, jewelry collections, art, and a horse farm. With all this wealth, it's not hard to understand why Charles III is considered one of the richest kings in the world. In addition to his prominent position in the British monarchy, he also possesses substantial personal wealth that is only expected to grow during his reign. In 9th place, we have King Abdullah II of Jordan. The King of Jordan, Abdullah II, is a political leader with a net worth of $750 million. He ascended the throne in 1999, following the death of his father, King Hussein. In addition to his political career, Abdullah is also a writer. He is a big fan of the Star Trek franchise and has invested in a unique Star Trek theme park. He also owns a global network of real estate investments worth over $100 million, with properties in various locations around the world, including homes in London, Amman, and Washington. Although the Pandora Papers leak in 2021 revealed that he used offshore corporations in the British Virgin Islands to hide some of his investments, his lawyers claim that he did not evade taxes or misappropriate public funds. Recently, he put his mansion on the market for $50 million. In addition to his political and business activities, King Abdullah enjoys extreme sports, such as motorcycle riding, skydiving, and water sports. In 8th place, we have Prince Albert of Monaco. Prince Albert of Monaco is one of the richest royals in the world, with a net worth of $1 billion. As the current reigning Prince of Monaco, a city where 32% of the population is made up of millionaires, he derives his wealth from various businesses, primarily in real estate. He owns an interesting portfolio of properties, including properties in France and Monaco, as well as his late mother, actress Grace Kelly's residence in Philadelphia, valued at $754,000. Prince Albert also holds shares in the Société de Bains de Mer, which operates the Monte Carlo Casino, the Monte Carlo Opera, and the Hôtel de Paris in Monte Carlo. Additionally, he inherited one of the world's largest collections of vintage cars from his late father, Prince Rainier III, and sold 38 of these vehicles at auction in 2012 for €1.1 million to reorganize his royal fleet and add new vehicles. In 2011, Prince Albert married South African athlete Charlene Wittstock in a 3-day event that cost approximately $70 million and was attended by many A-list celebrities. Monaco is also known for various events, such as arts shows and the Monaco Grand Prix. The royal family also dedicates a lot of time and energy to promoting the arts, with the Monte Carlo Television Festival being an example of their efforts. When they need a break, they vacation in Switzerland, where they take regular ski breaks. In 7th place, we have Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani of Qatar. With a net worth of $1.9 billion, the estimated total wealth of the ruling royal family to which he belongs is £276 billion, making it one of the richest families in the world. He is the 4th son of the former Emir Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamad Al Thani and Queen Sheikha Maryam bint Nasser. When his older brother, Jassim, renounced his right to the throne in 2003, he was named the heir apparent. In 2013, when his father abdicated in his favor, he became the emir. Reportedly, the royal family owns a fleet of aircraft at their disposal, called the Sultan flight, which includes 14 exclusive aircraft, including 3 enormous Boeing 747s, the most expensive model of commercial jet costing over $400 million each. Sheikh Tamim is also known for investing in sports. His love for football is evident in his efforts to promote Qatar internationally by hosting sporting events like the 2022 FIFA World Cup. In addition to investing in sports, Sheikh Tamim also invests in a wide range of assets worldwide, from a Hard Rock in London to the Shard. His company is also the developer of the Luxembourg City real estate project, a planned city under construction in Qatar, with the capacity to accommodate up to 200,000 people. Sheikh Tamim is also known for his love of luxury cars and collects a variety of vehicles. He also owns a luxurious yacht, which was built by Lursen Yachts and cost approximately $300 million to build. The Qatar royal family is known for both extravagances and simplicities, including the construction of artificial islands, luxurious hotels, and other prestigious ventures. The country is a major producer of natural gas and oil, which has granted the royal family access to unimaginable wealth. However, Sheikh Tamim is also known for his philanthropic actions and investments in social projects. He established the Prince's View Foundation since 1995, a non-profit organization aimed at promoting education, science, and research. The foundation built the Qatar University for Science and Technology, one of the top universities in the Middle East. The foundation also sponsors sports teams and events. In 6th place, we have Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg. The Grand Duke, also known as the Duke of Luxembourg, is one of the richest royals globally, with a net worth of around $4 billion. Much of Grand Duke's wealth is related to the so-called civil list, which funds part of the costs associated with the running and maintenance of the court. The civil list is based on the 1948 constitution, when the Grand Duke was supposed to receive 300,000 francs, which today would be equivalent to about 1.2 million euros. Currently, the state allocates 1.7 million euros for the civil list, in addition to 703,000 euros for entertainment costs. However, this amount has not been sufficient to cover all of the Grand Duke's expenses, who still receives additional funding for hospitality expenses worth 744,000 euros. Furthermore, the state contributes 7.7 million euros annually to pay for court employees not covered by the civil list budget. These expenses are necessary to keep the royal activities running and provide them with a luxurious lifestyle. In 5th place, we have Prince Hans Adam II, one of the richest monarchs globally, with an estimated net worth of $6.2 billion, according to the Blueberry Billionaires Index as of July 2022. He held the position of the 100th richest person in the world. Much of Prince's wealth comes from his family's private bank, LGT Group, which is the world's largest family-owned private banking and asset management company. The royal family has owned this bank for over 80 years, and the prince is the current head of state of the country. In addition, he invests in various areas through the Prince of Liechtenstein Foundation. This foundation is responsible for managing wineries, forests, real estate, and the prince serves as the chairman of the board of trustees and the primary beneficiary. This way, his wealth is quite diversified. Another great love of the prince is art. He owns a collection of over 1,600 artworks, most of which are on display for visitors at the Liechtenstein Museum in Vienna. The collection is quite eclectic, with pieces ranging from the Middle Ages to the contemporary period. Additionally, the prince owns 2 castles, which show his love for history and culture. Unlike other monarchs who are known for spending large sums on luxury cars, his lifestyle is a true example that wealth does not need to be flaunted but can be invested in things that truly matter to the individual. In fourth place, we have King Mohammed VI of Morocco, who is one of the richest leaders globally, according to Forbes, with a net worth of $5.7 billion. He inherited 35% of the Société Nationale d'Investissement from his father, which was involved in various businesses. King Mohammed VI of Morocco is more focused on making money. This is evident by the fact that he turned his palace into a luxury hotel. The hotel is part of an annual budget of 2.576 billion dirhams. A significant portion of this cost is related to staff, clothing, and vehicle maintenance. Additionally, King Mohammed VI owns an impressive collection of expensive cars, including an Aston Martin DB7 that he flew to the UK to have repaired. He also has a taste for luxurious watches and has been spotted with a Patek Philippe watch that cost $1.2 million, and this wasn't even the most expensive watch in his possession. In third place, we have King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. There is no doubt that King Salman, also known as Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, is one of the wealthiest figures in the world. He ascended the Saudi throne in 2015 after the death of his half-brother, King Abdullah. A significant portion of the 87-year-old king's fortune can be traced back to Saudi Arabia, which is the world's largest oil exporter. The vast oil reserves discovered over 75 years ago have made the House of Saud the richest on earth, providing most of the country's income. King Salman also owns tens of thousands of properties throughout the country, including 17,000 in Riyadh, the capital. Additionally, he has a considerable stake in the Saudi Basic Industries Corporation, SABIC, and Saudi Aramco, two of Saudi Arabia's largest corporations. One of the king's possessions is the Golden Jubilee Diamond, the world's largest faceted diamond, valued between $4 billion and $12 billion. King Salman is known for being an extravagant spender. He has access to the most luxurious cars, private jets, and owns some private aircraft that he uses for his frequent travels between Saudi Arabia, where he spends most of his time, and other destinations. According to reports, he also owns 2 villas in Bavaria, Germany. Even away from his territory, he continues to live like a king. Despite his wealth, King Salman is a controversial figure in Saudi Arabia, with critics accusing him of spending too much money while many ordinary Saudis struggle to make ends meet. In second place, we have Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei. Hassanal Bolkiah is one of the richest men in the world, with a fortune of about $30 billion. He is the world's oldest reigning monarch and the world's oldest current head of state. The Sultan's wealth is largely due to the oil and natural gas reserves in his territory, which provide a high standard of living for the country. Besides being known for his wealth, the Sultan is also known for his generosity in helping needy countries. He has made substantial donations to countries in times of crisis and natural disasters. Furthermore, he sponsors various charities and social projects. The Sultan owns a collection of luxury cars and a fleet of aircraft called the Sultan Flight, including a Boeing 787 and a Boeing 747. His palace is another extravagance, with 1,700 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and 110 garages. But his extravagance doesn't stop there. According to sources, he spends about $20,000 per haircut, which is simply astounding. However, his luxurious and ostentatious lifestyle is a hallmark of his position as the Sultan of Brunei. In first place, we have King Maha Vajiralongkorn of Thailand. According to Forbes, King Maha Vajiralongkorn is considered the richest monarch in the world. He ascended the throne in 2016 after the death of his father, King Bhumibol Adulyadej. His fortune is estimated to be in the tens of billions of dollars, although the exact amount is difficult to determine due to the opaque nature of his finances. The king owns extensive properties across the country, including tens of thousands of acres in Bangkok, the capital. Additionally, he has a significant stake in Siam Commercial Bank, one of Thailand's largest financial institutions. When he's not working, The king enjoys spending his money on luxuries such as a fleet of Mercedes cars, private planes, and the yacht Dubai, which cost around $400 million to build. King Maha Vajiralongkorn also owns several private aircraft that he uses for his frequent travels between Thailand and other destinations. According to reports, he also owns 2 villas in Bavaria, Germany. Even when he's away from his territory, he continues to live like a king. Despite his wealth, King Maha Vajiralongkorn is a controversial figure in Thailand. Critics point to his extravagant lifestyle in contrast to the financial difficulties faced by many ordinary Thai citizens. In this video, we tried to show you some of the impressive personal fortunes of some of the world's richest leaders, highlighting the diversity of wealth sources and luxurious lifestyles associated with royalty. It is essential to note that wealth estimates can vary, and financial transparency is not always assured in the context of royal families. Thank you for watching the video, and if you're not already subscribed to our channel, we invite you to subscribe, give it a like, and enable notifications. Cheers!